all my patrons. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's good to see you all. So something like this bow stroke we're going to talk about today. So this was a little beginning of Pagani Moto Perpetuo. A patron was wondering how one could play fast spiccato. It barely looks like a bouncing ball, but somehow the sound is short. How do we do that? Very good question. When it comes to bouncing bow stroke, whether it's a slow, fast, it all has to knowing where to place the bow. Understanding the bouncing spot, we call it. We have a bow stick that's bent downwards like that, creating natural physics of the bow wanting to bounce it. The Baroque time, the time of Bach, the bow was not like that. The bow was bent outwards where it creates nice swelling tone. But then modern violins became better, more technical, and so they wanted to show off a little. That's where the bouncing bows or off the string stroke happen, such as spiccato. When we talk about spiccato, off the string, that means starts away from the string, finishes away from the string. Now, when it comes to different speed of spiccato, slow spiccato and fast spiccato has to do with the bow placement. For the slow one, you place the bow, bouncing spot is, by the way, large spot from the middle to about quarter from the front. That's what it is. Now, when you place the bow closer to the heavy part of the bow for the front, that is a slower spiccato. When you place a bow in the middle towards the lighter part of the bow, that's for the faster one. Now also we can adjust the speed by adjusting the tiltness of the bow. If you want the bow to bounce a lot, we place the bow flat, whereas when we tilt it, it becomes a longer and slower, even in the middle. Now let's talk about fast spiccato. How do we do that? So you place the bow in the middle, where it's good for the fast one, and you place the bow rather flat, not tilted. Yeah, but the key here is not actively bouncing the bow, but just move your bow fast as you do it, just fast, short, mini legato stroke, but keep the bow strictly in the bouncing spot. So what it does, it's bouncing it for you. The bow here, when you look at through microscope, it's very bumpy, which is mostly made of horsetail hair, and it's supposed to bounce. In order to do that, you need to have a relaxed finger joint and the wrist, and that's the key. While allowing the bow move very little using the wrist, you have to at the same time have a very flexible finger joint with especially the thumb, allowing the bow to move its free way. It can be a little hard when you're trying for the first time. So what you do in that case, if you're having a hard time to create that one, you have to learn how to develop your flexible finger joint. For that, the best one is something called collet exercise, which is you using the bow, only using finger joint. Yeah, try to make a bow stroke using only finger joint, meaning straighten all fingers, and by carving all your fingers, use the up bow and then down bow. Up bow and down bow. That's what you want. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Make sure you include the thumb as well. Once you're done, then you should be able to have a flexible finger. Therefore, you should be able to create fast spiccato, which we call it also Sautille. Yeah? I wish you a lot of fun, and then hope to see you again. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.